Okay, good morning, everybody. Today's journey starts in White Sands, White Sulphur Springs, just outside of Helena. I was planning on going this way, up, over, and across to Helena, but had engine trouble, so I ended up having to go to White Sulphur Springs, and then from White Sulphur Springs went on into Helena. From Helena, I had to call my cousin. I stayed there almost a week, replaced the regulator. I'll explain most of that later, but anyway, my cousins had to come out to Helena and pick me up, and then they took me all the way to Missoula, where they lived. The bike was down. I'd ordered parts. One of the parts I got didn't work, so I had to order more. So anyway, this trip today will go from White Sulphur Springs to Missoula, and that's where I was stayed for 2 weeks while I ordered the parts and got everything together. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this journey, and we'll take care. Aloha. Good evening, everybody. I am currently in Helena. The bike had broken down, as you'll hear more. And this is the camp place where I found just on the edge of town while I was waiting for parts. I actually spent 4 to 5 days in Helena, and just thought I'd got into camp that night and set up camp. And so this is where I'm at right now. So anyway, I'll be staying in Helena for like I said, about 4 or 5 days, and then I'll be moving on to Missoula to my cousin's house. And so while I was waiting for the parts to come in Missoula, I'm into Helena, excuse me. I got a chance to wander around, and this was something I came across. It was actually it was an art center. It used to be a ceramic tile place, and I just thought this was the most fascinating piece of work. It was just beautiful. So I wanted to show you this, and also let you know that while I was there, a couple that stopped and helped me and provided straps so that we could tie my bike down to the trailer to get it back into White Sulphur Springs. They called me, and they were worried about me, and anyway, they called me while I was there and asked if I would like to go into town for a Friday night festival that they had I guess, once a month on Friday nights. So they came by and picked me up because my bike wasn't exactly running, and took me on into downtown, and we had some dinner and just spent the evening together. It was just really nice. I mean, for people to go out of their way. First of all, they went out of their way to help me, and then they looked me up while I was there, and offered to take me to town. So I thought that was really, really nice. So just wanted to give a shout out to them. I'm sorry I don't remember their names, but really nice people. Anyway, yeah, I met them in the outback above White Sulphur Springs. So just a wonderful thank you, and it was a wonderful time. Aloha. Well, good morning, everybody. Today we got something a little different. I know you haven't heard from me in quite some time. The reason is on July 3rd, I was heading into Helena over the top of the mountains from the back route, and my bike mockeyed. Turns out I thought it was just the electrical short, things we've been dealing with on and off, but it wasn't the short. And so the bike died, and I got off, checked, tightened up the battery terminals, the bike started back up, and then I got it started. I got about a mile down the road and it died again. Some people had passed and asked if I needed help while I was fixing it the first time. And they said, well, they'll be coming back out from where they're going, so they'll check on me, make sure that everything's good. So anyway, to make a long story short, they came back and another couple came by. They had an ATV with a trailer on it. They towed me back into the town of White Sulphur Springs. And so I ended up, and that was the 3rd of July. 4th of July, of course, was the 4th of July. So, wait a minute. The 4th of July. Yeah, so I was there for the 4th of July, or maybe they towed me back into town on the 4th. Anyway, yeah, it was the 4th because Monday I was hoping that one of the shops would be open, so we left my bike in front of a shop, and I got a motel for the night. Nobody was there the next morning, and apparently they weren't going to work on Monday. That was a holiday, so anyway, I went to an auto parts store that was open. They said, I asked them if he could check my battery and test it for me, make sure it's good. So he said, yeah, bring the bike back down. And so I brought it down. He tested it. The battery was good. So anyway, to make a long story short, we ended up thinking that it was the regulator, and there was no Honda shop in town. So what we did is we put I bought an extra battery. We charged them both up, and that gave me enough juice to get to, what is it? Townsend, I think it's Townsend, was the next town about 30 miles down the road. And the battery died just before town, so I was able to coast into town. At that point, it was still 65, I mean it was still 35 to 40 miles to Helena. And I knew that if I only got 30 miles on one battery, I wasn't going to make it to the next town. So I found an auto shop that was open. They charged the battery for me at no charge and sent me on my way. I made it to 10 miles from Helena when the battery died. And then, so I swapped out batteries, went into town, found the Honda shop, and they were of course closed because it was still Monday, a holiday. And so what I did is I was looking for a campground, and then I found another auto shop that was still open, so I asked them if they would charge up my batteries, and they did, and no charge too. People have been really, really nice to me, and a lot of people have stepped up to help me. It's been pretty amazing. Anyway, so while I was there, I asked them about campgrounds, and they went online and found me a campground just around the corner. So the next day I went into the Honda shop first thing in the morning, ordered a regulator, which had to be brought in, I don't know where they brought it in from. Anyway, I ordered that. I ordered brake pads. I ordered a new chain, a new sprocket, front and back, air filter, oil filter. Figured I was just going to do an overall overhaul on the bike. The chain was out on its pretty much its last legs anyway, so it needed to be changed. And the sprockets, they used to say change at the same time. So I had to wait 2 days for the parts. Parts came in. I put the regulator on right in the parking lot. They gave me a little garage space to work in at the Honda shop, and that's the Honda shop in Helena. So I put it in. The service manager came out and tested it to see if the engine was charging, and it wasn't. So that really put me on the spot. So yeah, that was on Thursday. So I called my second cousin who lives in Missoula. She'd offered before to come and get me a white sulfur, but I just didn't want to have to do that. I felt like that was just asking too much, because it was white sulfur would have been about 150 miles from where they lived. or actually 160, 180 some odd miles. So with that, I was stuck. So they came out and picked me up, and I ordered the new stator for the engine. That's what the service manager said he thought it was. And anyway, so I ordered a stator. I got the last one in the country from a Honda shop, because the Honda warehouse didn't have any. So anyway, it's supposed to arrive tonight at 7 o'clock. And then I was changing out the chain and everything, and I was going to change out my back tire because I'd bought a spare tire. Well, not a spare. I bought a new tire when I was in Matitsi, and I didn't want to change it at the time because I still had a little bit of tire left on my old one. So I figured I would run it until I got to Missoula. So anyway, I pulled the tire off, everything, and noticed that I had one spoke bad, which wasn't a problem because I had an extra spoke. The problem came up when it turned out I had two spokes bad. So I replaced the one, and I had to order new spokes, and I'm hoping those are going to come in today. So then I can remount the tires, get all that done, and then the stator comes in tonight, and hopefully I'll get that remounted. So in the meantime, I've been staying at my second cousin's farm, and I just wanted you guys to meet a few of my new friends. Say something, guys. Can you speak to the camera? Say hello, everybody. This is Miss, I don't know which one this is, but she's very happy to see us. Come here. Come on. Oh, anyway, I've been feeding them for the last couple days. I've been helping weed around here, so I have something to do. There's a few more of the other guys lounging in the resort pool, and they're resorting to relaxing and enjoying the amenities of this here luxurious resort. You can see they're quite happy. Did you want to say hi? Hello. Yeah? Yeah. Anyway, these are the residents here. You can see they're enjoying themselves, trying to get some feed. Oh, that's why they bang this thing so much. Anyway, and then I'm going to get my second cousin to give us a walking tour of the farm. I thought that might be kind of a fun change. And to bring you guys back up to date, and you can see what I've been doing. Hi, everybody. Say hi to Mary Lou. Oink, oink, oink. You say hi to the grandkids. Oink, 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 oink. I don't have anything for you right now, guys. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye. Yes. All right, I'm introducing you to my second cousin, Amber, the person who rescued me from complete despair and abandonment on the highway. So this is Amber.
Hi.
And she's going to give us a walking tour. And this is Alex, her husband.
Hello.
You can see he's looking stunning in his outfit. These are my family farmers, and they're going to take us for a tour on the farm. So, okay. Where are we going at first?
Well, we can go out to the chicken area. Oh, sorry.
Oh, this is the queen. This is Cappuccino.
This is Cappuccino?
Mm-hmm.
She's in charge of the whole thing.
She uses more than half a gallon a day.
She's in charge of everything.
She's a milking goat. You can see her. This is what you call utter nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's got a big udder.
half a gallon a day, huh?
Yep.
In the morning.
Come here.
It will be probably a gallon if we did day and if we milked her morning and night.
Yeah.
But and that's her sister there.
All right.
That's Mocha.
Mocha.
And these are their kids.
All right, this is the gang of keikis here.
And Cappuccino
So-
had triplets, and then Mocha had twins.
On our way into the chicken barn. If you can hear that above the jet. All right, here's a pack of hens. What is it? A flock? Okay, yeah, it's a flock of hens. And we have some new. Oh, we have some eggs.
We have some eggs here.
Gathering the eggs for breakfast or for. Cool.
Hatch some chicks, and
She has 4.
she's guarding them like a hawk.
She is. She's
Oh,
a
cool.
good mama. And then you probably have. Where's the ones out here?
What do
There
you?
they are.
What chicks?
These ones. These are
Oh.
farm hatch chicks too.
Oh, okay. Barn hatched chicks.
We have to show them Moose. Moose is the rooster, and he's
He's
Oh.
the best. He got into a battle with the dog. The
Oh,
dog
yeah?
took off half of his back,
Oh yeah.
and he
Moon got him.
yeah. Take a picture.
Oh, look at
close
those
up to the
spurs.
Yeah.
Look at those spurs. Don't shit on my camera.
Yeah.
Oh man, they can do some damage with those. I never realized that. I thought they always, for fighting, they put on fake spurs. That one's out there, everybody. Poke, 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 poke. Oh, yeah.
We have another rooster
Boy, he's got quite a lot of color in him. Yeah, I saw him out fighting yesterday.
out there, and they were fighting. So he's recovering today.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling very good. He was laying down outside the barn last night.
Oh, he came out the short end of the fight.
Yeah. I went and got him and brought him inside the barn and put him on the perch. He's the nicest rooster. He's
If you're not a chicken.
He's getting
Otherwise,
old.
he's really nice to the hens actually.
Yeah.
He's a nice boy. He's literally the nicest rooster. Somebody was giving him and 3 hens away. This one, this black and white one. And then there's like a yellow one, which I don't know where she is. And was giving them away for $20. And this little one that we named Rosie. And they proved to be really good chickens. She eats everything first, and then she knows if it's poisonous or not. And she won't eat things that are poisonous. They have like a extra sense of smell,
oh yeah.
and so they don't eat things that
Got a thistle.
are starving. They don't eat things that are poisonous.
Huh.
And they so the queen always tests everything for the herd.
Oh, that was mean.
What happened?
And this
Why
is
did you do
Rosie,
that
actually.
for?
Oh,
This is Rosie.
You, that was not even nice.
she's like the nicest one of the group, but not obviously to that baby.
Oh. Life on the farm. Hi, little guy. Okay, come here. You want to say hi? It's a camera. You're looking the world in the eyes. Hi. You be nice, okay? I made sure you got food, so you can be nice. Did you want to show me your shed over here?
Yeah, the hay shed is
Yeah.
where they normally hang out and get some shade, and
Uh-huh.
you know, they sleep there at night in the summertime. In the wintertime, they go in the barn.
Yeah. Check out this siding, you guys. Alex bought it. It's remnants from the mill. So they just bought a bunch of it and brought it over and just nailed it onto the side of the hay barn. Because normally hay barns don't have sides on them, do they?
No.
But they wanted kind of windproof it.
Yeah, just a quick fix
So-
just to stop the wind.
Yeah,
We
at least reduce it. So this is
we
your.
made a loft up there for
Oh,
storage.
cool. And then this is the neighbors' land around. Sadly, you're not going to be able to see too much because of the smoke. I mean, this is probably as clear as it's been in quite some time. So, anyway, I like this siding, man. This stuff's cool. Oh, there you go. The feeding of the goats and the cattle. Oh, getting a traffic jam here. All the goats are coming in. No, you're not shy. So how much do you feed them? 3 shivs, 6 shivs per bin?
It depends. You like to feed them a bale a day, but since they've been going out into the thing so much, I haven't been feeding them extra.
The thing is the ditch. We'll go out there and eat some grass.
Into
Oh.
the ditch area.
And is that fenced in, or you just?
It's fenced in.
We have electric fence around it, and
So the ditch is on your property,
Yes.
it is our property.
and that's an irrigation ditch that goes through. So that's where they get their water from. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can't. But there you go, sweetie. I'm trying to get the flies off you, buddy.
Here, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, the other day he was letting me scratch his neck real good.
Mm-hmm.
Come here. Come on. Yeah. Say hi to the folks. He wants to eat the camera. No, it's not edible.
Oh, this is his mom.
And there's Bessie. Hi, Bessie.
She's a Jersey cow.
She's actually from Idaho, and she's from a huge dairy down in Idaho that
Uh-huh.
and you can see they got rid of her because her back nipples for
Uh-huh.
her milk bag are pretty shallow,
Yeah.
and
So it's harder to
they put them
catch.
on machines. They
Oh.
machine milk them, and so it's harder to milk
Oh.
them.
No, not the shirt either.
You're a good boy now.
I think we should.
He's getting so big. Look at him out.
There we go. Look at this. Does that look like an animal enjoying getting scratched or what?
Our beef for next year.
Oh.
He'll go to freezer camp in the spring.
Oh, those eyes roll back in your head. And you're just a happy camper to have a little bit of reprieve, huh? Oh, poor thing. It's a rough life being a cow.
We have retrieve under the hay shed, but they didn't take it.
My friend Pete's got 7 head of cattle.
What kind of cows do we have?
I don't know what he got. Oh, that's right, just burp for the folks.
Oh,
Show them what good table manners you have. Anyway, so these are our friends. Oh, God, that's good now. So if you want to know where the sweet spot on a cow is, or a calf, it's under their chin. If you want to see a cow chew, there's a close-up.
and then move them to a new paddock. And so we're kind of in the process of creating paddocks. We never had this many animals before, so we're just trying to figure out how to preserve and nourish our pasture as much as possible, and make it where we can kind of, you know, regenerate it and have feed for as many animals as we'd want to have, which isn't many more than we currently have. So, and
Miss Silky.
there's a silky.
Is a Silky a hen?
There's a silky hen and a silky rooster, the white ones.
Which one's this one?
This
Hen.
is a hen.
Okay, that's the rooster there.
Yeah, and then we have a couple other hens that Bella hatched, and then these little ones are that we call them Seraphinas.
Uh-huh.
Hi, little babies.
Oh, that's the ones that you picked up from last night, huh? Brought them out here?
Those the ones
Oh,
that
no,
hatched.
they're still in
Oh,
there.
these are the ones that just
They
hatched.
hatched in there.
Oh. Oh, okay. So where are the ones that hatched in the?
They're still in the
They're in the house.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And then this is the garden. I think I probably didn't really show you a good patch of the garden, but they did get to see the pigs. Yeah, we've spent the last couple days picking out this stuff, mallow, and apparently it's a high nutrition food that tastes.
Apparently
You can
it's
see that mess right there. We've cleaned out of pretty much most of the garden except for the corn. The corn doesn't seem to have a problem with it too much. We got. See, this is all potatoes.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay, and then there's garlic right there.
Onions. We
Oh,
just
that's
harvested
onions.
the
Oh,
garlic
okay, we
yesterday.
harvested the garlic. Okay, that's onions. And this is onions here too.
More onions, more potatoes.
More onions. More potatoes, some cabbage. Cabbage. They're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we got beets. This is what we did yesterday, and then I hoed out some more to kill off the rest of the mallow cakeys. Then we got green beans. These are green beans or
Yes.
string beans? Okay, this ones on this side are green beans. See, here's like how bad the mallow gets. This was how tall it was throughout, but the corn kind of is taller than that. And then we go down here, and we got some more beans and a mix of beans and corn, and then what's this one? This is,
That's. I'm
It's
not
not
really
eggplant,
sure.
is
It's
it?
either eggplant or I know we have some sunflowers, but
Okay, there's
it
some
does
sunflower.
look like eggplant.
Yeah.
My wife planted it, but.
and then we got
sure.
pumpkin, I
And some
believe.
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins here, and the white flowers over there are chamomile. And then way over, well, you can't see it from here. I was going to say there's some
We
asparagus.
can walk around through the potato patch in the greenhouse.
So this is the chamomile. And you guys use it for what?
For tea.
Okay. Chamomile tea, that's supposed to be very settling, isn't it?
Yes.
And then when we were over here earlier, we were sitting with the asparagus and the pigs. Oh, looks like the resort pool is getting filled. The whole gang's coming out to have a wallow. Would you guys like to join them? I can throw the camera in. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Did you see that dive? That was Olympic status. Look at this. Oops. No, you can stay. I'm not here to bother you. I just wanted everybody to see what a lovely sauna day you guys are having. Oh, sorry. Did I step on that? All right. Hi, guys. So, the pigs are enjoying their pool. Now, this is pumpkin still.
Yes. We have another patch of 60 pumpkins, and then we have potatoes, between the pumpkins.
Okay, this must have been the garlic that I was looking at the other day.
Yeah.
Then still some garlic, and the garlic looks a lot like onions, and the mallow is really kind of choking it. Now, why is this got up here?
It has gone to seed.
Oh.
I'm not really sure what happened there, but this garlic is pretty old, and we haven't harvested, so it's a little late.
Okay. Now, what's this? What was this over here?
Sunchokes.
Sunchokes. Oh, okay. This you were talking about. And then, how do you eat these?
These sunchokes we normally pickle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we ferment them with the cabbage.
What does the sunchoke look like? Does it look like an artichoke? You know, is it a
No.
flower or?
Sunchoke is a root vegetable. It grows in the roots
Oh,
of this plant, and then you dig it up, and it's actually pretty ugly. It looks like a very disformed brown radish.
oh,
It has different. It kind of looks like I would compare it to maybe ginger, but larger.
oh, okay. Is this spinach here?
This is it's a sour. I don't know the exact name of it, but it's a very sour lettuce, and
Oh,
you know we use it for salad.
okay. And then we got some basil there, and then that's lavender. And is this celery that's gone to seed?
Yes. No, that is actually parsley.
Oh, that is parsley.
We
Okay.
have several different kinds of parsley there, and some dill. We have some curly parsley, some basil, more basil here.
This is pepper?
Peppers mixed in here, and
Sunflower seeds.
then we have a patch of kale and cucumbers and tomatoes down there.
Okay. Oh, that kale is beautiful. Look at how purple that is. Hope that comes out in the camera. That's pretty stuff. And then these are oh no, these are cucumbers. We picked some yesterday. What do we
Well,
have?
I think that we're
There's
actually.
a cucumber down there.
Yeah, I think
See
we're getting
right there?
some.
And Chew.
Bless you.
These are pickling cucumbers. So what's this white flower?
This is arugula that's gone to seed.
Oh, arugula. Hear that, Mary Lou? There's arugula.
Arugula that's gone to seed.
Arugula.
We had some
I'd
lettuce.
like some arugula. You got any arugula?
Yeah, we unfortunately couldn't keep up with eating it, and so it's gone to seed.
And there's some tomatoes on the vine. So, anyway, and this sunflower seed is about to, this is going to be the little shop of horrors.
Oh, we have another patch of
Some
Walla
onions.
Walla here.
Walla Walla onions. Oh, look at look at that sunflower seed. That's what every respectable sunflower seed aspires to become. You guys dry yours and roast them and salt them and stuff?
Chickens love them a lot.
Oh.
We normally give them to the chickens.
Oh, these are the white chickens. They're segregated from the rest of the chickens.
They're in a tractor, and we move them around, so they graze on this
The ground
mallow
underneath.
here. And then normally every couple of days they clear the ground. You can see the difference where they
Right.
have been and where they have not been.
Right.
So it's a wagon on wheels. We put the wheels, we move it, and they eat all the greens.
All right. Well, I think this is going to be a wrap for our video. And unless there's anything else, you guys have anything else you would like to add?
I don't think so.
All right, everybody. Well, this has been the farm walk, and now you know where I am, what I'm doing, and with whom I'm staying and being rescued by.
We've been lucky to have Pat here, living with us for the last few days, and it's been a great experience. It's been very nice having him. He's a great man, and we wish him all the best with his traveling.
And let me put that in plain English. I'm an idiot, and they're glad to get rid of me.